We're out here, Indianapolis. Southwest, well, it's west side of Indianapolis, Washington, just west of Bellevue. Oh, wow, this car over here sounds really bad. There's a call, came out at that BP station over there. Now we've got multiple cars over here. There's an abandoned building, a bunch of people in it. May be related to a robbery, according to the call that came out. We got four cop cars here. First we got here. Man, that car sounds awful. The car got here, called for additional units. Stand here for just a minute. There's another pedestrian coming from the other direction. I want to see how they handle that. So if there is an issue, you'll know that the issue is the camera, not anything else. Welcome, everybody. Finally getting back. My voice, I'm sorry if you can't hear me very well because my voice is pretty weak. Okay, so they had no trouble with this pedestrian here walking by. Hey, how you doing? What did he say to you?
Oh, I just told him Happy New Year.
Oh, okay.
What are you guys doing?
I do cop watching, make sure they behave themselves.
Right.
Don't shoot people they shouldn't shoot, that sort of
Right.
thing.
You have a blessing, baby.
You too. So they said nothing to her about being here. So if they say something to me, it's got to be the camera. Something, well, so there were at least 5 cars here. A couple of them have left. There's something on top of that one there. Hands are cold here. I should have put my gloves on. Wanted to get out here as quick as I could. Oh, there's another car. So there were 6 out here. Now there's still 4. 2 of them have left. So this is the first alley west of Bellevue on West Washington Street. (2000) block. Right across at 2515 West Washington Street. So I guess the call actually was at 2525. That right there is 2515. So 2525 is going to be either Maria over there, or it's going to be this building right here, or that house, one of these places right here. Is where the call originally came out. Well, I'll walk on by. Not pulling up behind me. I don't like that at all. You have the laptop open. We both wearing a costume tonight, aren't we? Can't talk very loud. I say, like my outfit. I said, we're both wearing a costume tonight, aren't we? Yeah, don't eat yellow snow. Don't kick your wife. Don't have sex with your neighbor's dog. You're giving advice. I thought I'd give you some.
I know, I didn't hear you.
Well, you said don't slip on the ice. I said don't eat yellow snow.
Yeah, that's
Don't
good. That's
don't
always a good one.
don't kick your wife. Don't have sex with your neighbor's dog. You know, yeah, all good pieces of advice. Thanks for the sense of humor, though.
Got it.
At least he has a sense of humor about it. All cops feel like they have to give directives. I think it's somewhere in the manual. This is kind of like after summer break. People come back to school. They need to be retaught. So we're back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars here. Things are all pretty much wrapped up. We get more cars. Maybe that's because of me. I don't know. I would hate to think that they're bringing in additional cars because the guy with the camera's here. I wonder if this district has their body cams yet. They were one of the last districts to get them if they do have them. Nice thing about IMPD's camera program is that they don't have the ability to turn them off. They don't have the ability to mute them. So, and if they're on a call or if they're within a certain proximity of a call, the cameras automatically come on. So that may help with their attitude and the way they operate now a little bit differently. This is 2528 West Washington. It's the empty house here where said there were several subjects. I've got one of them, looks like in custody. Don't know if there's any more. He got his pants down there below his crack. I'm not sure. I think he got some underwear on, but seems like it's chilly out here tonight. Seems like you could put him in a squad car or something. But some action right off the bat. Sorry, I'm not reading the stream right now. I'll look at it in a few minutes. I get done here. Kind of fishing a little bit tonight. See if we can find Sergeant Mills. He works southwest and southeast from time to time, and the southwest district. I've seen him in both districts. Chuck Bronson just had a little run-in with him, and I've had run-ins with him multiple times. So is Hoosier News Now. I have a goal in 2021 concerning him. So I'm kind of fishing for him right now. He likes these kind of scenes. See if he's working tonight. Hey, got a question for you. Sergeant Mills working tonight? Oh, that's too bad. I was kind of hoping to run into the tyrant. He's a prick, and he needs to be off the job. I mean, he really does. Oh yeah, you should see some of the videos on YouTube with him. He's a star. Yeah, he's a tyrant. All right, thank you, Sergeant. What was your name, Sergeant? Sergeant Moore. Yeah. Yeah, not you. Not Moore, but Mills was a bad one.
Well, you're welcome to film. Just don't get too close.
I've never had a problem. Sergeant Mills is the only one who's ever given me a problem because I know how to stay out of the way. He's the only one, and he's given other people problems too. So yeah, he's a bad apple. Gives all y'all a bad name, and I don't think you're all bad, but he gives y'all a bad name. All right, you have a good day, Sergeant Moore. All right. I wish my voice was better. I could talk more with the guy, but yeah, these guys here seem to behave themselves. Sorry about this. I'm putting my tripod back up. There we go. This interaction's about over. They've got a paddy wagon on the way. I'm gonna get back in the car. I might change coats to a warmer coat. It's getting chilly out here. Might have to find my gloves. Try to preserve my voice as best I can. But yeah, these guys behave themselves. So now that I know that Tyrant Mills is not here, I can find myself to a busier area. I came over here specifically hoping to find him. I will find him again, and we'll be ready for the Tyrant. And I'm sure Sergeant Moore will let him know that I'm looking for him, which is fine. It might rattle his cage a little bit and cause him to try to be a little extra tyrannical with me. I don't want to get roughed up. I don't want to get locked up, but I could use the money. Oh, he is getting nippy out there. Yeah, that the scene is just about wrapped up. I was way over on the east side when the call came out. Made my way over here. Wanted to make sure that I had an opportunity to find Sergeant Mills if he was out here, and this is the kind of call he loves to show up on. So let me go back in here. Darren, first one in the chat. I've got a video coming out with Darren Sharp, interview with him. I just have got to get to where I can finish editing it. I made a few goof ups in the video, and we had to do a couple retakes on some things. We'll get that all put together. Darren's a great guy. He's a juvenile that is raising bees. Got to see his beehive and interviewed him and his mom and dad. Great family. Yeah, thank you, Darren. Thank you guys for all your kind thoughts and prayers. And as you can tell, my voice is still very rough, but it's 10 times better now than what it was even a couple days ago. So I've been trying to rest as much as possible. Seeing a lot of familiar names and faces, names in here. Thank you guys for coming back. I've been gone for quite a while, and it seems like forever. But yeah, Happy New Year's to everybody. So for some of you, it already is the new year. For some of us, we've got another 2 hours and 30 minutes and 35 seconds, so not that I'm counting. But I'm gonna be out for a while tonight. My daughter's babysitting, so I will be out for a while one way or the other. sorry, the cough is not due to COVID. I'm over that. The cough is due to the pulmonary embolism, fancy way of saying blood clot in the lungs. And what that does is it causes you to have a dry cough. By dry, meaning nothing coming up from the lungs, just irritation causing you to cough. But you still get some stuff that kind of comes up in the cough, because the other thing the pulmonary embolism does is downtown. We're going to head downtown. The other thing the pulmonary embolism does is cause you to have a lot of phlegm in your throat area, and that's what's irritating the throat and making it hard to talk. When I was reading about that,
336, 357, 350 District Guard, Cloverleaf Apartments, male, female, downstairs apartment, and supervisor, make yourself aware is DCS hit. Don't know if it's applicable to this.
So anyway, what I had a theory with that as I was reading about the phlegm that is caused by the pulmonary embolism.
246, email street supervisor for direct DPS hit. South 260, Charles 246, email street supervisor for direct DPS hit for domestic. 2022 East Raymond Street.
Yeah, that theory is that if I drink a lot of soda, which I've not been drinking as much lately, that would help cut through that phlegm and help me talk better. And if you heard me this morning before I did a 2-liter of RC today, I think you would agree. I'm talking a lot better now than what I was even this morning.
Point break.
So I'm going to be drinking some RC tonight.
You don't have a case number for this one. If not, can you give me a case number over there?
It's going to be Ida Paul 2001 32285.
We're going to head downtown. I think there was some action going on downtown tonight. By governor's edict, all the bars have to be closed by midnight.
Number 243, disturbance at 10,122 Ellis Drive. Caller gave address and a male and female screaming at each other in the background that disconnected.
We'll see how that goes. In Fishers, Indiana, a little suburb of Indianapolis, just north of us, they're requiring all the bars closed at 10 p.m.
Indiana garbage for place should come back to a black Chevy.
So we'll see if the bars actually do get closed at midnight. It's kind of funny, isn't it? On New Year's Eve. You better be out the door by the time that thing rings, the bell, ring in the New Year's. So they usually, the last several years, how New York does the ball drop. In Indianapolis, they do a drop with a Indianapolis 500 car, but they're not doing it this year. So,
3019 negative active on the block 94 PO to Charles.
I know there's a lot of people have different ideas about COVID-19, and I've had it. It's no fun, no walk in the park. But, it's not the worst thing I've ever been through. I've had the flu 3 times in my life. 2 of those times developed into pneumonia. I would say all 3 of those times were worse than the COVID-19 that I had, and it was not considered a super mild case. Serious enough that I did end up going to the ER at one point, and that's when we discovered that I had a pulmonary embolism. That was complicating it a bit. That was, they believe, a result of the COVID-19. So what I had was not the most mild of cases, but obviously wasn't the most severe either, but it had some complications. And I still think the government's response is out of control. Study I read today, they looked at 10 million cases of COVID-19, and they've concluded now that there is no transmission from asymptomatic people. So we've been lied to all this time. No transmission by people that don't have symptoms. And the reality is that if you don't have it, you cannot pass it on. If I don't have a particular disease, I can't pass that disease on. That's just makes common sense.
Disconnect from the cab. Move it.
But we've destroyed our economy and the economy all over the world as a response to COVID-19. This guy's got one of these little stickers on there. It says 13.1. When I first saw those stickers, I thought that was about a local TV station, because in the digital age, it's not just 13, it's 13.1 for their main channel, and then they've got these 0.2 and 0.3 for other channels from the same company. But come to find out, it's because they're wanting to brag that they did a half a marathon. Yay. Because we all know that running is one of the most healthy things you can do. I remember reading a book back when I was younger about it by a guy named Jim Fix. Oh, wait a minute. He died of a heart attack from running.
Officers, John out down here, 16 cubic dispenser.
Where? Thank you.
I wonder if there'd be a big police presence down here at midnight trying to get everybody to get out of the bars and go home. All drive drunk at the same time.
To 327, 322, domestic 3329, Remington Drive, the Middle Dog,
Nigger 355, 2138. It's going to be Unit 134. I'm talking about operating EMS around CPR started.
Okay, thank you. Oh, 045585.
By giving our lives to you.
Preach!
By repenting of sin.
Preach it,
Make a
brother!
New Year's resolution that there will be no more sin in 2021. No more fornication. Forgive us for fornication, Heavenly Father. Forgive us for committing adultery. Forgive us for getting
The
drunk.
street preacher out here,
228.
giving people the truth.
Comes back, no record, not on file.
Thank you.
333 at 2140. National Weather Service, winter weather advisory in effect, 0300 to 1100 hours. Friday morning, freezing rain expected, total ice accumulation up to 1/10 of an inch. Information 24.
Put your trust in Jesus.
Right here and see if I can just say hi to this preacher. Give him a word of encouragement.
Can you have a district detective TX me, please?
Detective on the air.
Peter, which is modern day witchcraft. Put your trust in Jesus Christ.
Preach the gospel.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart.
Preach the gospel.
God bless you. God bless you. And lean not into your own understanding. In all thy ways.
Control to 256 concern for business on VDD 28419 North Michigan Road.
All right, well,
Okay.
we're going to be back down here around midnight. I'm going to go out and see if we can find some action.
District 4750 West Regent Street. Caller called back about his 6 subjects are shooting guns and fireworks at the house across the street.
Is there disturbance or just the shooting?
Just the shooting at the college property.
Just the shooting at the college property. Oh, that's no big deal. This is Indianapolis. Shooting's normal around here. Shooting is normal. In a record-setting year this year. Murders, shootings, that sort of thing.
89246705.
What they refer to as the world's largest Christmas tree. It's the downtown monument.
322 control
All strung up, lights. Actually, nice looking. Not really a tree, but you know,
143.
use your imagination.
Johnson 8 suspect shooting. 1 North 3800 East, reference tag 1995 at 2143 hours.
There's people shooting on fireworks on Michigan and Centennial in case there's any shots fired in the area.
Copy,
Now, there's a lot of homeless people that live here on the circle, and they're in the process of cleaning this area up. And by cleaning the area up, meaning taking the homeless people out, and any of their property that's left out here, they're taking it from them.
They've got Adam King, Frank 168 shooting on Malibu.
They do have a voluntary program where they're letting the people store stuff. They'll have lockers that they'll let them use for 60 days. I don't know if that means they can go back and forth and get stuff back and forth to those lockers, or if it's once they go back to get it, it's done.
Okay, so I copied everybody except for 321. You ran it all together. Give me your mileage one more time, please. 71946. All 3 units, 2144.
So, what we don't know is they supposedly are going to have resources to help get housing for all these people. Let's see.
The ET series been on scene here, but do you need him at the hospital for the victim?
Yeah, he's able to drop by afterwards.
Okay, he's en route. Thank you.
11902.
All right. We're gonna
Dr. Deputy Thank.
square in on a area for a little while, and we will get back downtown. It's time for the bars to close at 9 o'clock. Oh, wait a minute. There's some cops right over here. What's going on there? I'm going to pull in parking spot right over here. Oh, okay. I heard this call come out. This is all for giving a guy a ride to Wheeler Mission. It's so stupid. I don't know why it takes 3 cop cars to give one guy a ride to the mission. Yeah, I heard that one come out.
Great.
Can you mark the son as a wreck? I'll release the juvenile to his parent, and I'll be 1022.
1022, 2146.
Must be a slow night. Take 3 cops to give a guy a ride to the mission. He must be a really big guy. This guy here's in a hurry. Go through parking places in order to get around that other car.
Figure 361 on to the 2146.
Get rid of that buzzer. Came out of the car and realized I did not have my scanner plugged in and charging. It's been a while since I've used it. I think it was probably fairly charged up, but I put on the charger for a little bit just to make sure. It gives you a little bit of a feedback buzz when you have it on the charger. It's kind of annoying. A couple years ago.
Information. Shots being fired around 5655 East 24th Street. Approximately 50 within the past 10 minutes. Nothing seen. Code cat 2007. Information only 2148.
It was that long ago. It's not really going on. A couple years ago, I had 2 concussions in the span of 2 weeks. And that was exasperated by the fact that I'd had a brain injury before that. And there were some behavioral things that were kind of going on with me at the time that were kind of unexplainable from my perspective. And in dealing with a neurologist, he felt like there was some medication that could help with that. And so I've been on this medication for a while. I couldn't tell you what it is, but it works. You know, I'm back pretty much to normal when I'm on the medication. But this pulmonary embolism, I was told I have to discontinue that medication while I'm on Eliquis for the pulmonary embolism. And since oh, thank you, KY Packer fan. Man, appreciate that. While I'm on that pulmonary embolism medicine, I can't be on this other medicine that the neurologist referred to as my jackass pills. Because I would kind of act like a jackass when I wasn't on them. There's something going on here.
Third woman to go, possibly coming to south of the intersection. No visual information only at 2150, cat 2011.
Oh, EMS out here. Let's see if there's any police involved here. So, had some behavioral, some of that same old stuff going on again. No law enforcement here, so I'm just going to go ahead and cruise on. But man, it's been a struggle. So I've got to get with the neurologist and find out if there's any different type of jackass pill I can take. Thank you, KY Packer fan. That is very, very helpful. I'll pull over and read your comment because I was driving and I wasn't able to at the time. Says, Happy New Year's. Stay safe. Be well. Have a better 2021. Thank you so much. Yeah, I will do my best. This has been a crazy 2020, hasn't it? I'll be happy for it to be over. Save the Humans. Did you see the interaction with the police that I had a little bit ago? They behaved themselves mostly, but I had one officer that couldn't resist to give me instruction. Oh, man.
Disturbance, 7136 Twin Oaks Drive. In the King Oaks apartments, car stayed subject was a drunk driver and crashed into the building. Then tried to break into another apartment and then passed out. They're being detained by the uniformed armed security on site.
Wow.
State subject did pass out. Fire and EMS is en route 3600 North, 7100 East.
Okay, we're heading that direction. We're a little ways off. That sounds like an. Thank you so much, KY Packer fan. You are a godsend there.
323, 2152.
I gotta get this pulmonary embolism taken care of so I can get back on my jackass pills. Funny, it's not. I can't remember the medication. It's not what it's normally for. But it's one of those things that is for one thing, but it helps with other stuff, and there's just some imbalances going on because of the brain trauma. Sorry about the coughing, guys. It's blood clot will cause that. It causes that phlegm to build up, which is still doing a number on my voice. Anyway, that interaction, Save the Humans, to answer your question, what you missed. That interaction with the police back there.
Bunton-Lee, B-U-N-T-O-N-L-E-E. First name Jalen, J-A-L-E-N.
One of them could not resist, but to give me some, instruction, like don't slip on the ice, okay? So I told him, don't eat yellow snow, don't kick your wife, don't have sex with your neighbor's dog. He goes, what? So I got a little closer, he could hear me. And he took it in the humor that it was intended. He laughed. And I think he understood that giving those stupid instructions, you're giving me some good advice to not slip on the ice. I thought I'd give you some too. And he goes, yeah, that's all good advice. Okay. So I think he understood that just because it's good advice doesn't mean it's needed advice. I always like to tell him, don't kick your wife and don't have sex with your neighbor's dog. I had an opportunity to talk to a sergeant out there, Sergeant Moore, works in the area as Sergeant Mills, who's an absolute tyrant. Needs to be demoted or off the force, preferably off the force. But I asked if Sergeant Mills was working tonight, and he said no. I said, that's too bad. I was kind of hoping to find the tyrant. Sergeant Mills, really? Yep, really. So, don't give all you guys a bad name. Not all the Indianapolis cops are bad, but tyrants like that give y'all a bad name. So I'm sure that'll get back to him. If and when it does, then great. Maybe he'll get riled up and decide to take it out on me, which is fine. You know, he might be Indy 3%er. That just occurred to me. That could be him. The one who's the troll who keeps making all those threats to me on here and claims he's an IMPD officer. It's probably him. Wouldn't that be something? I don't want to get beat up, and I don't want to get tased, and I don't want to get thrown in jail. But I can certainly use the money.
Attention North District 71, person spotted 8215 Center Run Road, 8200 North 6500 East, more to follow.
That's a long way off, unfortunately.
Control point, that's 128 right car. Adam 3 Beach Dancer.
Right now, cut through over to Arlington Avenue, gonna head north. Where we're going is about 3600 north and about 7100 east. Apartments. Guy drove into an apartment. I don't know. They may have a seat cleared for her there, but it sounds like might be a drunk driver. They may be there a little while. So we'll see. Or maybe he passed out from something else. And that's why I ran into everything. May have a heart attack or a stroke. Any number of explanations. So hopefully the police will investigate it properly. Treat him humanely. Spit some phlegm out the window. Next time I head all the way over to Shelby, or to Shadeland rather. Because it's right off of Shadeland. Shadeland's a better road than Arlington's. There's multiple lanes and Oh man. Sorry, I'm not able to read all the chat, and I don't have my daughter or anyone else riding along with me that can help me with that. I can only do, or often do, anyway. It's just me tonight. My daughter's making money babysitting tonight.
Caller back. She is maybe somewhere else in the complex. We're not seeing anyone at 736.
She's gonna be starting her YouTube channel here real soon. She's starting to work on some content for it. I'll tell you about that when it gets going. Be more about when it's going. I've talked about it before, but don't know the channel name yet. But I think it'll be a good channel. It's gonna be mostly special effects, makeup, how to do it, that sort of thing. She has some incredible looks that she's done. I mean, it's stuff that'll fool you. My favorite was her pencil through the nose. Man.
I'm clear on 5H traffic.
Hard for me to regulate the temperature in here the way I want. It gets too hot or too cold.
Control 264. 264. Down on 1042.
Can you change this to 71? Bloomington, not Twin Oaks.
You know, it just occurred to me, Sergeant Moore, when I was there talking to you earlier, he's second shift, and Mills is usually third shift. So, there's still a chance I may head south again.
Control 3.2.
Go ahead.
There's nothing about a vehicle into a building here. You can disregard the DOI car. Thank you. Can you set it right now into the service?
Oh, what we're going to, they just got there,
Adam 3 here.
and there's not into the building like he had originally said. But there is a bit of a disturbance. So we'll still head that way. A lot of action happens here on the east side, East District. Yeah, so Sergeant Mills, I've had problems with him multiple times. So is Who's Your News Now.
Baker 339, Baker 373, Surf Fire, 5857 Ferris Avenue, B22.
Chuck Bronson was just down in Indianapolis a week or so ago. And he
Surf
had,
Fire 2204 is a 1-year-old child weapon on Smith BC. Go on, 520.
and he had problems with him. He had the wrong name. It was Sergeant Mills, but he had a name of Sergeant Lupo or something weird like that. I don't know. And that may have been some reference to some fictional character. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Sergeant Mills is the actual jerk that was out there doing wrong. A little bit Napoleon complex. I'm pretty short. I'm 5'5.5", and Mills I think is shorter than I am. There may be a bit of that Napoleon complex going on with him. Oh man. Oh, Leslie, thank you so much. I just saw what you sent me on PayPal. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I didn't know there was a Euro account attached to my PayPal. That's kind of weird. I've gotten some donations in euros before, but I'll have to check into that. Thank you. Find out why that is. That's kind of weird. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate the help. I'm not sure exactly where this place is. It's a little bit south of here. I've passed where it is, but see if we can get one of these side streets that goes south enough. Might be back in here.
337 Rochelle Drive, 15 shots heard, 2 blocks north of the location. No screams heard. Vehicle heard speeding away afterwards. EMS refused. Doesn't wish to see an officer. 3400 north, 9400 east.
Officer, clear me and roll me around.
Okay, we're not back in here. It's further south than this.
Control Vega 34, 1042. 2208.
Oh, man. I hate speed bumps. Just didn't get around that side. I was just up in this area the other day. Oh, it's a divided road here. To get back, it was 34th. 34th and check what it was. No, that's 34th and Post. I'm really confused. Giving a person a ride home. So, anybody doing anything exciting for New Year's Eve other than watch me drive around? It's a COVID year. Hey, frickin' media. Good to see you in here. You've been putting out a lot of good videos. Still a little early for it to get real exciting in here, but it will get exciting here, especially with them trying to shut the bars down at midnight. Here we are. It's all gated. Can't get in there. See if we can find a way in. Sometimes they have one gate that leave open.
Can you dupe my last 2 runs to Cabin Hill together, make 1901 primary?
Way over there. Pretty secure apartment complex. Dude, I can't see around you. Crap. Why is he sitting back there? Good night. That's the complex I need to. That's what I was just in. Yeah, there's no way in that apartment complex.
The description comes in and runs. You gotta do the same one.
I'm going through a closed gate. Oh well.
Okay. Was he wearing blue jeans and white tennis shoes? She had it go black with diamond specks on the side of it.
Let's see.
He's a black male.
Baker 327, Baker 345, Baker 327, Baker 345. Shots fired with a disturbance. 2831 East 19th Street, 2831 East 9th Street, where the caller's calling from, saying she's hearing yelling 3 to 4 houses east about 10 minutes ago, and now there's shots fired. Baker 327.
345.
Baker 345, 2216.
A little ways off. I'll float that direction a little bit. It's a good ways off.
Shot fired, 40 to 41 Biscayne Road, 1000 North, 8800 East. Came through complaint stealing one in Oakford.
This is where Sergeant
362 for the report.
showed his butt and acted
2217.
like an idiot. That's why he got his Preparation H delivered to him. You see that in one of my videos. Sergeant Ryan of the Lawrence Police Department. That's where he earned his Preparation H.
ET for follow.
I should have left him a business card with it. See if he wanted to thank me for it.
He's also the one of residential entry. In the complex or something.
Oh. Well, by the way, I was watching a video. It's a Priceless channel. It got from somebody else. This guy been pulled over 301 times here in Indiana. And he had a video of one of them, one of the stops where they stopped him because his tag was obscured. It wasn't. Showed on video. And then they put him through a bunch of field sobriety tests, all kinds of crazy stuff. And then they had him blow on a PPT, and he wasn't a portable breath tester. And he wasn't intoxicated. And filed complaints, state police, because he'd had, 2 tickets, or not tickets, but 2 stops in 2 weeks for stupid stuff like this. One of them was right after he complained about it the first time. And so Indiana State Police got back with him after doing a thorough investigation of themselves, and they determined that they had not done anything wrong. So I decided to do a thorough investigation of myself, and I found that I have never exceeded the speed limit. I have never rolled through a stop, never made a U-turn. I've never violated any traffic laws at all, ever. That's my thorough investigation of myself has concluded that. So, if anybody ever wants to complain about the way I drive, I can assure you that my thorough investigation of myself has proven beyond any doubt that I have not done. I've never driven inappropriately.
On the 16th of Franklin.
All right, so guys, I'm going to have to go in here and drain out some of that stuff I've been drinking. I'll be back in a minute. I'm not gonna live stream my live streaming, so I'll be right back. All right. So I wasn't able to use the restroom in there because they've got it closed, even though they're still selling food, prepared food in there. Which by health code, they're required to have restroom available. That kind of takes me off a lot of.
Dewberry Road. We're going to follow 4350 North, 8600 East.
A lot of places have been doing that.
Location firing in.
Back in a moment.
6 intermission.
Baker 351, Baker 339, 2223. Baker 345, 325, 345, and 325. Call for help. 3610 East New York Street. 32725 Keystone. 325 disregard 327 and 345 and 2223. The phase 2 location on callback complaint device. Everything was not okay and disconnected before I could get any further. I was unable to get any further. 300 north, 3600 east.
District to report a shots fired. Caller's calling from 1225 North Raymond saying they're hearing shots fired. It heard about 15 minutes ago on Leslie. There has been a PWP set up to this address due to damage on his roof from last year.
Okay.
Dispatch will be information only.
See if I can hear that.
Shots fired
One
tonight.
call that sounded really good.
Information only.
13, Baker 345, 325, 345, and 325. Call for help. 3610 East New York Street.
610 East New York Street. Okay.
32725
More south.
325 disregard 327 and 34.
Okay. I feel much better, by the way. Getting a whole new definition of live streaming. I was live.
2625. I'm a subject tapping on the basement window and knocking on the door, and I'm like,
so I've got some kids that are going to be competing in a skills, robotic skills training on Saturday.
5747 San Paulo Circle.
It's a live remote tournament.
2226, EMS en route to a male that is bleeding, unknown reason or further.
This is
I
clear.
might not be able to do it.
I thought it was another Friday car.
I might not be able to put that up on my channel live.
Control back 339 to 34.
I think I'll be able to post it up afterwards. Those of you that are interested in the robotics. I actually have another channel that I've set up just for that. So I may put up part of it on mine, and then if you want to see the whole thing, you have to go to the other channel, see the whole tournament.
334 and 373.
Man, it feels like there's something that needs to come up, but there's nothing
373
there.
connect.
So annoying. Get some more carbonated drink.
261.
Knock myself at 370, just sufficient person at 51.
Get some more carbonated drink on my throat. Every time I do that, it sounds a little bit better. So, there may be something to it. My theory may be accurate.
So 345. You try to call back when I get an answer.
Clear. I've attempted multiple callbacks. There was an incomplete call at 313 North South Street as well for the same TX, but I'll try again.
And 47 San Paulo Circle. Advise a male that is now walking into 5776 Brendan Way East Drive, apartment A as an Adam.
I'm not sure where that is. Oh, that's what that's mere. Long way off. Alright, so this is one of those intersections. It's kind of a major drop off here. That guy came close to hitting me. This guy right here on the
25.
right there almost hit me, and then it was right up next
Previous
to me.
callback, it was the
It
female
looks
that
like
was
he's
screaming.
hit
This one, it was
somebody
a
else.
male that answered that nothing was wrong. He advised he's at 1855 Parker, but then disconnected.
Wow. I hate that crossing there. works. Let's see what's going on here at 1855 North Parker. I think I'm going to stay in this general area until it's time to go downtown and watch them try to enforce the governor's order, shut all the bars at midnight. That should be quite funny.
Okay, right back on.
I hate Brookside. There's just no good way of getting around through here. Oh man.
C61, information on South Fire against 300 block of North Eden. 6 shots 2 minutes ago. Sounded like it came from west of that location. Information reference pad 2094 at 2233.
Okay. Out here before the cops. Okay, I'm gonna put down. Huh. 1855. Parker. Sound more like a hammer than gunshots.
369 domestic, 8844 Bel Air Court.
I don't think there is an 1855.
2236. Ticket info. Caller received a call that her 53-year-old brother is arguing with her 6-year-old son in London.
Legacy 51, Legacy 34, trouble with a person, 2102 North Coast Road, B61.
Right around the corner.
Just cars to 2236, a separate Geico. Black gray hoodie, white shirt, possibly charged with assault. The complainant and he is back at the store near the
I think whatever this call was, it's going to be unfound. I think there's somebody working on something, hampering something on there.
B61, Vector 329, Vector 322, Vector 329, Vector 322 for the shots fired. 7720 Color Drive, several possible coming from the east with the car top subject. Notice the shooting in the ground on the corner, no further.
That sounded like shots fired right there. But so did that. And that. Wow. People are just using their guns for fireworks. I think that's all that's going on. Yeah, I think it's just people using their guns like fireworks. Hopefully they're shooting it into the ground and not into the air. Hopefully they're not stupid enough to...
B61, Vector 329, Vector 322, Vector 329, Vector 322 can check the area for shots fired. 7720 Cullen Drive. Reference this one, complaint the same notion of just a still up or two of us.
Guys, it's New Year's Eve. People shoot their guns off like they do instead of using fireworks. From my perspective, it's a waste of ammunition. But if they're doing it safely, like into the ground, it's no big deal. Come on, guys. Ammunition's getting harder to come by, so it's kind of stupid to do it. But hey, you know, it's their ammunition. They won't waste it.
Only reference shop, 801 North Hamilton Avenue, 6 hours heard 1 minute ago, plus we're going across this location. Nothing else is being heard. 800 North 2200, basic information only at 2240.
Yeah, we're gonna hear lots of shots fired calls tonight. It's New Year's Eve. There may or may not have been years where I've discharged a weapon into the ground a few times on New Year's Eve and midnight.
Stone Avenue. East of location, caller advised there were at least 5 shots fired in the area. Nothing else seen, just heard. Information broadcast reference class, reference at 2107 2241.
Yeah, there were at least 3 different guns that were shut off back there. Wow, why are my windows open? One sounded like he was bump firing because it was pretty quick succession. Quicker than I think you probably just do the trigger. Guy went straight for the turn only lane. I've seen a lot more prostitution activity over on East Washington Street. Don't know if it's going on at night, this time of night, but I know that it's going on during the day. When I drive by, I see streetwalkers. Wow, that house got burned up. Oh man, big party going on there. This is the Woodruff Place neighborhood. A lot of nice old houses right there.
E153, East 21st. 334, 200 Franklin. 22 for
Big bump there. They should be required to have the, first of all, it shouldn't be speed bumps on an actual public road. But if there are, they should definitely be required to have them painted to where they're with glowing paint, that dark paint, reflective paint anyway, so that people can see the bumps before they get there. Alright. Interesting thing going on down here. There's one person watches my channel. I knows exactly what it is. He's the one who told me about it, but he's been with me a few times. Scott. There's a swingers club down here, and it looks like the place is packed.
Accidental. It's work.
Place right here. All these cars. Now let's see if I can go this alley here. A lot of the cars that are parked on the street are actually most likely people coming to this place that evidently used to be a funeral home. And now it's something else. Now it's a skeezy home. Somebody just shot off the gun. A few times. Guns are what Hoosiers use for fireworks. Probably not just Hoosiers. This is old prison. I'm not even sure it's in use anymore. It's been juvenile prison. It's also been an early release prison.
Traffic 370, incomplete call 3701 LaGrange, Core beat 53.
100%. 362. 370. 30 at post.
Traffic 370, 62, 2249 is an incomplete call with a wife and male in the background screaming for help. There's still several subjects screaming.
What was that called? Let's repeat that.
Traffic 370, incomplete call 3701 LaGrange, Core beat 53.
100%. 362. 370. 30 at post.
Traffic 370, 362, 2249 is an incomplete call with a wife and male in the background screaming for help. There's still several subjects screaming.
Let's hear that one more time.
Traffic 370, incomplete call 3701 LaGrange, Core beat 53.
100%. 362.
370. 30 post.
370, 362, 2249 is an incomplete call with a wife and male in the background screaming for help. There's still several subjects screaming.
I'm having trouble finding Lagrange Court. Found it. Yeah, it's a long way off. About 20 minutes. So we're not going to that one. All right.
Oh, that just got hard number.
Traffic is 400.
253.
All right, guys. We're just
362 control.
waiting for the right call in the right area.
Somebody or something answered and then disconnected a minute later.
Here, I got some more RC in me. That's my magical drink tonight. Helping me clear my throat. So I continue to talk. Talking is pretty rough still, but we're going to get through it. At the very least, I'll be down at midnight.
Driver 5 Franklin Road. There.
This is the building where our robotics meets. We meet in the bottom level. Just one small section of it, but the building was built during the war. It's a really neat old building. It's referred to as the bunker building because it was built as a bunker. And this building that you see over there with the smokestack was the main building for the Mallory Company, which is who invented the Duracell battery. And I was told that it was in this building here where the battery was invented. Kind of cool. A little far off right there, but you know, it is what it is. Get my other phone out of here so I can read some of these message here. Thank you, Save the Humans. So I was buffering a little bit ago. Good to know. Hey, Daniel, still in here? Hope you're doing well. Going back. Yeah, Woodruff Place, Save the Human is what that's called. They've got two roads that run north and south, and they go between Michigan and 10th. Looks like I'm buffering a little bit right now. See if I can move to a better area. Move up here a little bit, and I won't maybe not buffer as much. Yeah, that seems to be a little bit better.
Big 369 PI accident, East 38th Street, North Post Road, in the intersection of Black F-150 and SUV, units and out.
Yeah, that's a ways off. I'm gonna wait and listen for a good call that in this area.
370.
Big 369, Big 370, 2258.
Yeah, Save the Humans. I had some choice words, but I didn't cuss. Though I did say that I used a word I don't normally use, but I thought it was fitting. I did say that Sergeant Mills was a prick. I'll stand by that. Yeah, Save the Humans, you're right. Alcohol and firearms don't mix. At least not very well.
It's here for now. Take me on that accident. 38th approach.
Hey, Sissy, do you want to let us
Thank you, Hustle, for encouraging the raids here.
Momentarily. I'm already at 38th approach. Can you put 361 on suspicious vehicle on Franklin Road, please?
Okay.
And can you copy a plate reference to PI at 3 a.m. post? Flat King 613, Male Victor Paul, Black Jim C. Sierra.
Okay.
So we've got about another hour before it gets real interesting when they
Copy a second plate.
try to enforce the governor's order for all the bars to close at midnight.
G. George, C. Charles, C. Victor, 262, 21 issue highway truck.
Shots fired in the area of 801 North Hamilton Avenue. Be several shots fired. And on this block, no further. Information 2300.
Save the Humans. I never meant any disrespect. Yeah, I never thought you did say anything that was disrespectful. Hi, Eliana. She's my daughter's in the house. She's babysitting right now, just checking in. Are they still awake, kids? I don't know how many you're babysitting. Just one or. She may not still be on here. See in a minute. Yeah, she's. I think it might just be one kid, but. She's not supposed to be done
Vehicles are negative active in your route.
until 2:45.
Thank you.
Yours truly gets to go get her at 2:45. Yay.
339 North Sherman Drive, 400 North, 3800 East. Baker 356, Baker 331, shots fired, 339 North Sherman Drive. It's behind the firehouse. The firefighters are advising they've heard over 15 shots fired on TX. I can hear more shots being fired. They're describing it as if the gun now for the car. Now we got seen or heard that complainant is insisting on speaking to officers at the firehouse no further. 400 North, 3800 East.
Yeah, we're not very far from there, so we're gonna head over there.
331. What? Baker 356, Baker 331, 2302. 361.
This is Dawn.
Conference to Seahawks during post. We got 2 records, one for a Gen CCO with heavy back end damage, and one for the second vehicle with heavy front end damage.
I'm guessing that this is just going to be another case of people using fireworks as their we're using bullets as their fireworks. This fire station's right up there. We're gonna go down the alley behind it. That's where they said the shots were happening. Volume on the radio down, so I got my windows down.
You confirm a blackmail from a social.
Right here's the fire station.
315.
I think you're just using guns as fireworks. I think they're just using guns as fireworks.
Yeah, well, I think there was a short gun battle that lasted not long, about 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
You think there was an actual battle?
Oh, you're listening to? You have the SDS 100.
Yeah.
You're not a ham, are you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Top watcher.
Oh, okay. I'm a ham. Indie News.
Yep, any news on the street. Check me out on YouTube.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got, actually, we do have IMPD in
Yeah, I know.
That's why.
Yeah, probably. I just heard it again.
Oh, yeah. Right over here is, we heard, bop, 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 and then, da, 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 da.
I was over just a little bit ago at Brookside, and there were at least 3 different guns.
Yep.
That were, and one of them, I'm pretty sure the guy was bump firing.
A rifle.
Boom, 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 and yeah.
These were 2 different firearms. It sounded like one was over here and one was over there. That's why when we called, we're like, they are having a gunfight.
I doubt it, actually. There'd be other calls.
We saw people taking off running. At least I did. I saw people run. They went in to that first house.
The good news is
you.
That's me. That's me.
Are you live now?
Yeah.
On Facebook?
Yep. Live on YouTube.
YouTube. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Like, share, and subscribe, guys.
I will.
I'm here all the time. I've got a pretty good relationship with the East District guys. They're pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
There's a sergeant who's an absolute idiot on the south side, Sergeant Mills. He's a tyrant. He needs to be out of this occupation, perhaps in jail.
I believe it.
But a lot of the IMD guys are pretty cool. But there's a few of them that are just absolute idiots.
3450 North, 8800 East.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty.
Yeah, the SDS 100, man, it's pretty good.
I'm looking at the SDS 200 and providing a reliable feed for the county.
Well, yeah, for inside, if you're not mobile, the 200's the way to go.
Well, I've got
unknown how many shots they ran and then they shot at.
Yeah.
Nobody's injured, just
but I've
that
got a full
black male, pretty
console,
sure
so I
black
could fit an
pants,
SDS
possibly
200.
Yeah.
blue or black pants. He ran towards Post Road.
I had thought about setting this up with that. I decided to take this because I can take it out with me, and
Exactly.
you know. But you got your regular radio.
Yeah, we've got our county radio, or I should say, department radio, APM 6000.
Is that a camera?
No, that's the Guardian Angel.
Oh.
Yeah. You can get one too, yellow and white.
Yeah. The one thing I didn't do was get my flashlight handy. I probably ought to do that now. Every once in a while, I run into an officer that wants to play flashlight tag. And I usually, before I go out, yeah, here it is. I get prepared in case they want to play flashlight tag. It's pretty bright.
Yeah.
And then I can do this.
Yep.
And that's not pleasant in your eyes.
Yeah, this is a 15,000 lumen
Yeah.
flashlight from banggood.com.
Oh, yeah. I used to have that one. This is just easier to handle, yeah.
Yeah, it's going. People are lost their
See, this one nice about this is that I can go wide, but then I can also zoom in, and you put that in somebody's eyes, and
it throws them off.
yeah. I don't like having light shine in my eyes,
No, exactly.
and if they shine in my eyes, I shine it in theirs.
Exactly.
I was at a accident. It was actually a chase that ended with the guy had hit several cars. And I was out there just, videoing my own business. They were, cops were,
Pulling in.
most cops were pretty cool, but one guy, he shined his light in my eye, so I shined it in his.
Right back.
So he put it down, I put mine down. He did it again, I did it again. We did it 3 times, and finally this other officer walked over to him and said, "You probably ought not do that. He's gonna win."
He's gonna win. Stop.
Yeah.
Andy. Exactly. That's. Let me see that one. That's my other one. That's another Astrolux. That's a double tap it. There you go.
Yeah.
2,500 lumens of raw, holy shit power.
That is pretty good.
911 texted me back. Did they?
Yeah, because I hung up because you're like, we're not doing this.
Oh, yeah.
You hear that?
I heard it.
See, I don't mind the gunshots, but when like
If you
That
trip-
is brighter than mine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's bright.
Oh, yeah.
There it is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my baby.
How much was that one?
About 120, and this is the Ace Beam T27, and it's
Okay.
micro USB rechargeable.
That's what this is.
Yep. And it's got a tilt pack click, so instant on at 2,500, just like that.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
Check that one out. It's a little bit more than what I want to spend, but
toys.
yeah. This was, I can't remember what this was. It wasn't near that much, but it was a good bang for the buck.
329 Cumberland 16 at 2310. Girlfriend's family with multiple guns at that location. Previously
Oh, yeah, video light.
when he's not at the location, he advised he's en route.
Yep.
2 minutes delay.
Yeah.
Refused
Yeah,
to
live
stop
stuff.
to any of my requests to stop. He advised he's only gun and he would
That's
use
fairly
it
bright.
for
Oh, yeah.
He's disconnected and parked
It's
in
great
the
for
bedroom.
interviews.
Yeah, well, yeah, if a person's not being a jerk, I can tone it down
Oh, yeah.
considerably, which is nice.
It is freezing out here.
Yep, there,
District 11, 4 shots fired in the 900 block
There's
of
more
North
shots
Road,
fired
900
here
block
right
of North
now.
Road.
yeah.
The caller
I
saying
get
that
out of that. See, that's,
they
you,
guns,
that is,
700 block and 900
Yeah,
block.
tolerate
They're
that.
just
Right,
walking
and
around
that's-
with information.
but if a person wants to be a jerk, okay, we can be a jerk too,
Exactly.
you know.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, I'm gonna go find my cough medicine and take some more of it. I'm just getting over a cold.
Oh yeah. I had COVID a couple weeks ago,
Oh, everyone's got.
and then I had ended up started having a real tough time keeping my O2 sat up, so I ended up going to the ER. Turned out I've got a pulmonary embolism.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So because of that, all the phlegm that causes, I don't have much of a voice.
Yeah.
I'm over the COVID. I'm clear now.
I just got
but
COVID tested a couple days ago.
yeah, but I think this has been such a huge overreaction. There's a study just came out with 10 million cases of COVID they studied. It does not transmit asymptomatically. You know.
No, I know.
And if you don't have it, you can't transmit it.
Yep.
So making everybody wear a face diaper is the stupidest thing.
It is. We still have it because we have
Yeah.
a certain image. And it is what it is. You know, I just kind of stay away from people as best I can. And
Yeah, social distance best you can. And
oh, now the PD's here.
I'll let you go.
Hey, be safe, man.
You too. So,
No disturbance, nobody outside.
Before things is hard.
yeah, I can do that too. All right. Yeah. I can do that too. You guys have a good one. Got an apology out of him. Didn't know it was you. You shouldn't be doing that to anybody. It's just rude. So he flashed his light at my eyes, so I got my flashlight out and flashed him in the eyes. I don't know if you guys could see. Yeah, I don't think you guys could see that because I was at the side. So then he said, "Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was you." Well, one good turn deserves another. I don't like getting flashed in my eyes. There's absolutely no reason for him to do that. He could have flashed it down and still had enough ambient light to see who was there. There was no reason to go immediately to my eyes. That's dangerous. It's stupid. It's against the warnings that come with the flashlights. And frankly, it just pisses me off. So I give him the flashlight right back. But most of these Eastsiders, I've got them trained not to do that with me. But occasionally it happens. And then we go through the retraining. I wish it would mean that they wouldn't do it to other people too, because it's just bad form. Flashlight in the eyes is a weapon.
They're shooting vans and there's a large amount of people at flight.
Oh, wow. Let me try to replay that. See if I can figure out where that was.
They're shooting vans and there's a large amount of people at flight.
Oh, yeah. I didn't go back far enough.
372, copy.
Baker 373, Baker 361, at 1315, Baker 339 English Road.
Not sure where that was. The replay didn't go back far enough.
Person 116, Emerson Avenue, B31. Southwest 2315, subject knocking on the door, no further.
Where was that?
They're shooting vans and there's a large amount of people at flight.
What is this one?
372, copy.
373, Baker 361, at 1315, Baker 339 English Road. Mission person 116, Emerson Avenue, B31.
11 what?
Southwest 1500, subject knocking on the door, no further. They're shooting vents and there's a large amount of people that's fighting.
Where's this one?
376, copy.
373, Baker 361, 1315, Baker 339 in disarray. Suspicious person 116 South Emerson Avenue, B31.
11 something 6.
Southwest 1500, subject knocking on the door, no further.
It was 116 or 11 something 6. Got out there, so.
I am 38 and shades now.
I'm clear from Mr. Dewberry.
Guys.
You have a detective here, right?
Unavailable, district detective on the air.
That's wrong.
2317.
I'm just gonna go this way.
This reference to shots fired 2069 Olive Drive information. Just received a call from 7828 Queensbridge Commons advising that there have been 20 shots fired in the area. Nothing else seen or heard.
Firemen actually thought there was a gunfight going on. I'm pretty confident there wasn't. I don't know. It's possible.
18 Postcat 2192, possible shots fired at Roosters Avenue and Roy Road. Anonymous calls just 4 minutes ago they heard many shots east of that location, possibly on Roosters Avenue. Nothing seen or heard further.
If you're not getting a call from a victim right now, shots fired probably is the same as fireworks. Most of the time people are smart enough to shoot it in the ground. Occasionally you get some idiot shoot them in the air, which is really bad. So,
Control Victor 70.
370.
He's not a record for this GMC pickup.
District 61, shots fired East 21st Street, North Post Road. Since 2300 hours, approximately 20 shots have been heard in the area between Stablen and Post. Nothing further seen or heard. EMS was refused. 2200 North, 8800 East. Information only 2320.
District Garcia's District B, the 21 shots fired, 36 in Leland. Callers advising there's been at least 400 shots fired east of the intersect of the location. Nothing is seen or heard. Information broadcast reference closed cat 2197 2320.
But can the record over that they're not picked up? Negative. He said he's only able to tell the road.
2020. 6 1, if you want to move back, I'll be there in just a minute.
they're sending East District. This is to the Southeast District for this. The Southeast District must be busy.
Eight 33, 322, 368, complete call 2202 Admiral Drive.
3% valid.
I made it.
23 tomorrow.
Control, come on 16, can you copy one?
Okay, so this is 1100 block.
Cumberland
It's gonna
16,
be on
go
the right
ahead.
side of the street.
First name, spelling, 38 of 96, going to be an unconfirmed white male.
Clear.
Clear, I'm coming
I don't see anybody at me front porch yet.
Shots fired. 220 North Forest Avenue. 7 shots heard coming from the alley between Keystone and Forest. Nothing seen. Postcard 2201. Information only 2223.
That's gonna be a big nothing burger.
Cumberland 16, control.
Contact 20.
16, control.
Good.
Confirm the negative.
Thank you.
E22, information 2324, postcard 2207, hostile shots fired at 5655 Meadow Lark Drive, 30 to 40 shots west of that location. I can see her further, 4300 north, 6700 east.
Three, four, none, are you, is either one of you on scene?
Negative, en route right now.
Well, one of you can disregard whoever's farthest, and if one of you beat me there, the subject is wanted for 2 active warrants and residential entry.
339, 301. We have a region back on, still in the area. 349, 3 on. Okay. 361, where did you see the warrant since we're here? I've only seen the 2 local ones.
Residential entry will be outright for a previous incident that happened earlier.
Okay, thank you. I was just confused by that.
This place here, this place didn't like me videoing them. But I'm gonna video them again tonight anyway, just for the fun of it. It's a titty bar. It's where people, or guys who are hard up, can't get, not married or are married, can't get any satisfaction and not satisfied with what they got at home. They can come out here and pay women money to take their tops off. Kind of stupid, huh? may come back after midnight, just see if they closed up on time.
B34,
Bars
366,
downtown.
355 disturbance, 7339 Pendleton Pike.
I'm gonna switch to downtown because that's where I'm heading. Alright, Southeastern Avenue. We're gonna head downtown, see if I can find a parking place right in the bar district. Let's see if the bar is actually closed at midnight.
6 after going 20 feet west.
Appreciate everybody coming in tonight. You guys are having a good New Year's Eve or New Year's. It's depending on where you are. I have a long day Saturday, so I probably will not be out Friday night. My hope is to be out Saturday night and possibly Sunday night. Pulmonary embolism is. Oh, looks like I was buffered here for a minute. Came back, says you're live, so I must have been disconnected for a second. Sorry about that. Long light here. Finally changed. Worst part about this problem is that I've got no volume.
2331.
I'm gonna check out. Chat here in a couple minutes. Man. Pull over here just for a second. Read it. Yes, Tasha Jefferson, that's a good thing to pray. Sorry about that, guys. Man. Yeah, actually, at this point, I don't feel like I'm sick. More of having a condition. I've got that pulmonary embolism. It's not really an illness. It's just that I have a blood clot somewhere in my lungs. At least one, I think maybe two. There's one they found when they were doing all the tests. Yeah, but since then, there's another spot that's hurting. And I think I may have two. Within the last half hour before the big change of the year. Most of the downtown officers are all right. There's a few jerks down here. There's even a lieutenant down here who's on the naughty list. Yeah, Lori in the hospital. I was in the hospital when they found the pulmonary embolism, but they said there was no need for me to stay in. They've got me on Eliquist. I've got an appointment next week with my doctor. They'll undoubtedly refer me to a specialist.
On to be SWAT southeast one. On to be SWAT southeast one.
Wow. I'm gonna park here, and we're gonna wait and see.
Control, Chaplain 6, 1023. 2037.
Let's see if we have any activity here. I'll be listening to the scanner in case there's anything major happening. But parking that, we're gonna wait till midnight. See if all the bars up and down here close. See if the police or the health department gets dispatched out here to try to force them to close. But they made a big deal about it. They're all dressed up. Guess I could see if I can get a closer spot. Come back to this if it's coming. Whoa!
Merry, I mean, damn, it's over. Happy New Year!
You too. Ho, ho, ho.
She is.
Whoa, wow. I said, oh, 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 and the guy in the car next to me said, she is, talking about the gal who was driving him. Wasn't a very nice thing to say. We're looking to see if I can find a spot to park. And right here is one. What do you know? This is a lot better spot. So, about 20 minutes. Everything's supposed to close. Let's see if it happens. Taking bets on whether or not it happens. Anybody? Hey, C Hill. How's it going? Yeah, there's not been a lot of good calls tonight. It's almost all been shots fired, which in Indiana, New Year's Eve, that's kind of a traditional thing to do. I don't know why this guy's trying to park here. It's not a parking place. Dude, it's not a parking place.
Attention all units, special occasion cars, East District, beat 51, report the person shot. 3954 more 3954 Malibu.
That's not a parking place.
And now she
That's
says
not a parking
someone's been
place.
shot.
They'll tow you. Okay, I just didn't want you to get towed.
I know, I'm just,
somebody. I'm just going over there, getting somebody because their phone died, then I'm getting back to the car.
All right, good luck.
Control, can you put in the line that the warrant has been granted?
Okay.
It's crazy here. Looks like somebody has been shot. They've got a warrant for somebody that's over on the east side. It's be interesting. It's right up here. I'll be seeing here the all these police cars over here that are working security for these bars. So what happens at midnight? Do they leave? Do they continue to work for the bar? Do they make everybody get out of the bar? Those are interesting questions. Ho, ho, ho! You didn't get it? You didn't get it already? The Santa coat is incredibly comfortable. I wish it was a little bit warmer, but most of the time it's pretty nice.
Control 2138, we have David 339 en route to Eskenazi.
Thank you.
Ho, ho, ho! All right. You too. Happy New Year. That's funny. Most of these guys, they've got the gals driving. Well, that's because they don't have, guys don't have good license.
North 7800 West.
15 minutes, guys. Actually, less than that. 13 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's see.
39, 21,
And you can,
38.
Happy New Year's, Hoosier. Sea Hill, you can go to my About page. Hit me up on email. I'll be glad to help you with that. Go to my email. It's inyabusiness@gmail.com, but go to my About page. You'll see it. I'll be glad to help you with that. My voice is not real strong right now. Actually feeling pretty good. But yeah, hit me up. I'll be glad to help you get that taken care of.
Will you change my location on homicide office, please?
Hey, Hoosier, did you see Chuck Bronson's video with Sergeant Mills? You and I have both had issues with that guy, and now so has he. Yeah, Lori just posted my email address there, Sea Hill. Send me an email, and I'll be glad to follow up with you. Yeah, yeah, Sergeant Mills, he needs to go. I think we need to make sure he has every opportunity to leave this department, either on his own accord or being asked to leave. Yeah, I think it's his most recent video it was actually happened about a week ago. He was down here in Indianapolis. It was on the south
You guys under the bridge, you guys
side.
getting all that smoke from somewhere?
The barbecue guy in the parking lot.
Oh man.
Whatever he's cooking doesn't smell good.
Oh, they're not talking about the real deal barbecue then. They must be over at Arlington, 38th and Arlington, not 38th and Emerson. Because the real deal barbecue, man, that stuff's good. But yeah, and the real deal, he wasn't out there tonight. I was up there a little bit ago and he wasn't out. Oh wait, this is downtown sector. I'm not sure where the barbecue guy would be. But supposedly, here in less than 10 minutes, all these bars are going to be closed. We're going to see if that actually happens and see if the police officers try to do something about it or don't. I can't wait for my voice to get back. Here's a bar right across from us. District tab. See if they close at 10 or 12. 12, yeah. Up at Fisher's, they had to close all the bars at 10 o'clock. Isn't that funny? Jonathan in the house, man. And my voice still sounds horrible. It sounds a lot better than what it did even this morning. But I'm feeling pretty good, actually. There's a little pain from the pulmonary embolism, but other than that, not bad at all. I was doing a little bit of reading on the pulmonary embolism, and we find out that causes a dry cough, which I knew that, but it also causes you to have a lot of phlegm in your throat.
Location, New Homestead office, please.
And that ends up causing you to not have good voice. A lot of what goes through phlegm, carbonation. So I've been drinking a lot of RC today, and that's why I sound as good as I do, which is still pretty bad. Still sound pretty bad, but it's a lot better than what I did sound, so credit that to the RC Coca-Cola. RC Cola.
2024, South 2024.
Yes, sir. Just checking. Are you still on West Washington Street, or are you back at the office?
You might be 10-8.
10-4, 2355. Thank you, sir.
So they were wondering they're still on the scene out there at West Washington, which was the first place I went to when I went live. That's where I was. They started at, I don't know, about 10 or 15 minutes before I got there. Why they were still out there, that's crazy. Vacant house. People had crashed it. Guess there had been a robbery or something. Boom. But still, they had a guy in custody for that. Shouldn't have taken that long to clear it. Get down to it, guys. Less than 4 minutes to go. District tap still letting new people come in. And it's
Southeast 61, person shot, 4423 per Prospect Street, 1100 South, 4400 East.
guys, we're less than 3 minutes away. And this bar over here just let new people in. Looks like the governor's not going to get his way, which I'm happy about. So the prick officer that just drove by, police car that just drove by, shined his light on me. wasn't prepared. I am now because back and does that again. I'll give him a flashlight in the eyes. All right, guys. Minute and 30 seconds.
Information, shots fired in the 2200 block of North 10th Avenue. Callers heard hundreds of shots fired in the area, nothing seen or heard. Information broadcast reference postcard 2292, 2359.
Car behind me just left, so I'm gonna move back a little bit to give me some room because this guy in front of me parked kind of tight in a non-parking place. Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! Oh, four of them. They were just shouting out to me.
Northwest 21, shots fired, 2442 North Centennial Street, more to follow 20.
How you ladies doing?
My presents on my gift list.
It is midnight. Happy New Year. I don't see all these mad rush of people leaving. Man. There's a new guy going into the car here. There's new people going in to the car. I don't see the mad rush to make everybody leave. That's a good thing. Governor Holcomb can stick it in his ear. Mayor Hogsett can stick it in his ear. Freedom. Freedom. So it looks like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That car that just turned there, city car, but not a cop, maybe health department. So the live feed is a few seconds behind, so sorry I was a little bit behind when I set it right on the 12 o'clock, but it probably was a few seconds off for you guys. So I'm wondering if the health department, if they're just driving by and seeing who's staying open, gonna find them later or what they're gonna do. Should be interesting. We got 12:03 and 15 seconds. Okay, I got a cop behind me now.
I'm sorry, sir. You can't park here. I'm just
Hey!
How you
What's
been,
Sarge?
man? You doing all right?
Doing all right.
I heard you were sick.
I was. I had COVID and then had blood clot secondary to that. And that's what's causing the phlegm in the throat and the lack of voice. But I'm doing fine now.
You gotta take care of yourself, man.
Yeah, I'm doing good now. So it's my first time out since.
Hey, I'm a little. I may or may not have either seen or just heard about this video.
Which one?
About a delivery you did.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Preparation H wipes. Yeah. The look on that gal's face when I told her that.
I was dying laughing. That's pretty funny.
I thought you might enjoy that.
That was pretty funny. That barbecue place is up on that parking lot on South Street.
Oh.
Just right on the other side of the bridge.
Oh, okay.
It's right up against that wall there.
Okay.
So, I don't know. He normally, before all this stuff, he was down there all the time. It was actually pretty decent.
There's a guy up at 38th and Emerson that is up there a lot, the Real Deal Barbecue, and that stuff is so good. Oh, yeah. I'm a regular there now.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Good.
Unbelievable.
Well, take care of yourself.
Hi, you too, Josh.
You know.
What is your last name?
Fritchie.
Fritchie?
Fritchie, yeah.
Fritchie, okay.
Yeah.
I just knew you as Josh.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I answer to really anything anymore. You know, it's been so long. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're better.
Thank you.
Try to.
You know, there's another sergeant down here that I'm trying to remember his name now. I'm in a block here. I've talked to him several times. Great guy.
Does he have glasses?
I'm trying to remember. He's in the military too.
Fippen,
yeah. Great guy.
Yeah.
I met him the same time I met what's the major who's watch commander? Turner, yeah. Yeah, both great guys.
Yep.
There's one sergeant that you guys have who's a tyrant. He's not on this district, he's south. Sergeant Mills. I can show you multiple videos from me and from other channels. This guy is out of control. He's going to end up costing your department a lot of money.
On late shift?
He's south. He could be second shift. I've always seen him late, but he could be late in second shift or could be third shift. Might be TAC. You guys still have TAC shift? But yeah, he is out of control. If you go to Chuck Bronson YouTube channel and watch his latest video, it's called Bait Car. There's something with Bait Car in it and Napoleon Complex and Napoleon thing. And you watch this sergeant. He is out of control. He's going to cost your department a big amount of money one of these days.
Well, we can't do that. I need a raise.
Well, I'm telling you, he's out of control. I'll show you. If you'll give me your email address.
Not that I see it. I'll have some of my friends look at it and tell me about it.
Yeah, I understand. Send me an email. You can find it on my YouTube, on my About page.
Yep.
Send me an email. I'll email you back. I won't share that with anybody, but I'll email you a few videos that you might share with somebody who would see them.
Okay.
But this guy's going to cost the city a lot of money. I'm going to take the arrest one of these days. I'm going to take the arrest. He's threatened to arrest me before, and could have just stuck it out. It wasn't a convenient time for me to take the arrest, but I'm going to make a convenient time for me, and I will take the arrest.
Yeah.
And it will cost the department a boatload of money, I guarantee you.
Well,
He is out of control.
I wouldn't think that we would have time to do stuff like that, but
Well, this guy, he finds time to do that kind of stuff. He's out of control, and he needs to be reined in.
well,
I've had great experiences with a lot of sergeants. Now, there's one sergeant, I'm not sure, I think it's Lance or something that's spelled kind of funny. He's on the bomb squad. He's East District. He's second shift East District. There's a video of him writing a guy a jaywalking ticket when it was not jaywalking. He was mainly just trying to ID him.
hi.
It's a non-emergency.
Okay.
We have. Oh my God, you're so cute in this suit.
I know, this is like
Okay,
so
so
non-essential.
Hey, how y'all doing?
This is actually this is really stupid.
Someone took my phone. Someone fucking stole my phone. I'm pissed.
Someone stole her phone. We
Oh
have.
no.
We
have
we
tracking
have
on my
it.
phone. We see it going.
We
and
have the
I see my
tracker.
sister, so we can see my phone running.
We have the tracker on her phone. It's going block to block.
Yeah, it's like. you
So what
see
can
it
we do?
going,
Because we
moving.
This is the guy I talked to right here.
Yeah, show him your phone.
Hey, I'll talk to you later, Sarge.
Santa can bring you presents, but he can't help you. with
Santa, find me my phone, these fuckers.
This guy's the real deal, man. He'll help you.
So this is my best friend. She's in there.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Take
I
care.
hope you get better.
Hey, I'm glad to see
hope
that you
you
guys
find
aren't
any
shutting all the bars
assholes.
down like the governor wanted.
No, they have to make money.
Santa, you're great.
Thanks, guys.
Love you, Santa.
Hey, say that again. Hey, check me out. Any news on the street? All right. So it was my buddy Sergeant Josh, who was the cop car behind me. Yeah, that's one of the nicest sergeants I've ever met. Great guy. Great guy. He is the reason there's hope. People like him. And there's a couple others. Sergeant Pippin is another one. Those guys give me hope. Yeah, these guys, there's a few of them out here that give me hope. Oh, and here's the barbecue place. He's talking just off to my left. And it does not smell terrible. Doesn't smell as good as the real deal, but it doesn't smell terrible. That guy was so smelled terrible, I don't know. They may have been smelling all the trash next to him. But barbecue smelled good. Yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, I know that a lot of IMPD officers watch my live streams when I'm out, and I think that's fine if they would watch it more carefully. It might help them solve some crimes, like, there was that robbery. That was, I think, November 1st. Robbery at a Pizza Hut, and the officers that responded, well, frankly, they didn't do a very good job. I found the suspects, and they would have found them too had they thought about it smartly. I'm not that smart, but it was pretty easy to figure out where they would be, and they were actually. It looked pretty clear that they were thinking about carjacking me. They made a wise decision. I'm going to make a separate video from that so you guys can see it. But that was pretty amazing. If you've seen the live stream of it, you'll see that, it looks pretty clear that they were getting ready to try to carjack me. And that would have ended very badly for them, for both of them. Their tactics were really, really bad. One of them was walking in front of my vehicle, thinking that was going to cause me to stop, while the other was starting to approach the driver's side door. And I think they caught a glimpse of me and saw determination in my eyes, realized that I was prepared, maybe even saw what I was doing, and decided to not go. The video was the least of their concerns, I can assure you. The .44 caliber handgun that was in my hand, and the fact that the one guy was standing right directly in front of the car. You know, however many 1,000 pound, like probably 3,000 pound of minivan. That would do a real mess up on somebody if you run into them. Yeah, 44 caliber, 6 shots with that into the center mass would do a real mess up on a person as well. So they made a wise decision not to try to carjack me. But, had the police gone where I went instead of where they went, they could have found them and probably had him caught. I don't know why I figured I'd change my alarm on this watch. It was off at midnight, 12:15, I think, maybe 12:30 also, when it stops. So I'm gonna switch back to East District. Oh, man.
358-329, person armed, 10051 Bell Marshall Drive North.
That's way up there.
Baker 362.
The old John Marshall High School.
58 disregard 361 back RMS.
My senior year of high school and first year of college,
Cleared. Blackmail, red hoodie, blackmail, orange hoodie. One has an automatic weapon firing shots near the office. Caller's anonymous.
I doubt it's an automatic.
Shots fired on. Pretty much. Information only control.
Happy New Year. Jonathan, I'm feeling so much better. I know I sound awful, but I feel so much better. There's a bunch of gunshots just now. Like I say, it's gunshots here. But this time of year, it's just normal. And it's almost always just shots into the ground. People do that instead of shoot off fireworks.
Doing possible first shot, 956 Palo on drive.
There have been a couple people shot tonight, but that's not unusual either. That's,
Caller states her daughter has been shot, but the caller is not seen. Beat 51 information on shots fired 7925 East 35th and 7915 Reading Court.
That's Some of these people that are shot are probably from idiots that are shooting their guns in the air. It's pretty stupid.
Take a basic kilometer, just CT domestic 10426 East 25th Street, 54. Approximate 918 over Steamer.
Yeah, so this is the old Mallory plant that is now Purdue Polytechnic High School. And I'll go down here to the bunker building. This is the building down here they call the bunker building. And about a third of the town of the lowest is used by Purdue Polytechnic, and they give us a small, well, big for us, but the whole thing, a small section of it, they go to about here, just right about there, and so the rest going this way is something else or not.
822 information.
The upstairs, they have big pools of water in which they grow different types of lettuce. And essentially, they grow salad.
12 of
Kind of cool. Oh, man.
Go ahead. ET for photos and location, please.
So, I'm going to do a montage of Sergeant Mills. I need to do a montage video. I'm not going to do it right away, but it's going to take me a little time to get to where I feel up to doing that. Because, in all honesty, the pulmonary embolism still does kind of cause me to be tired a bit. But when I'm not exhausted, I feel pretty good.
Double check the address, 7956 design list.
Okay.
.349, can you start for 56 and 465? They've got a mill sitting on the bridge at the lake hanging over the side.
Oh my.
That's what you.
Just sitting on the bridge on 465.
Really 329, vehicle wreck, put me out at Franklin and English Avenue with them. .329 in a vehicle crash, Franklin and English Avenue. Put me out with them. Start one more car, 344.
It's not terribly far away.
Control 59. 351 is with me. Can you start a medic for a check out, please?
15 for they gave the 329 out on the PI crack and then separate the other rounds. The 329. Operation.
Units reference the person shot on Follow On Drive. The correct address is 7857 Follow On.
Alright.
61 shots fired. 8327 Gilmore Road. Information only. 841 shots fired on Riley Avenue. Information only.
Wow. Past Riley. We're 3 miles from that police officer is the town of Axton.
329.
I'm fine. You can disregard medics. Just make this a PD.
10-4 is your vehicle drivable.
We're going to say no for now.
10-4.
So the police officer is involved in the accident.
9465, as a black man with a blue jeans, he was walking on his phone, 8 cars staying on the bridge on the west arm side, none of one very modification. Police passerby, Lawrence just updated the cat and the mails off the bridge.
I'm going to have a confirmed person shot in the rear end. She's awake and breathing. Apartment C.
She sounds like she's in pain. Shot in the rear end. The fleshy part of the gluteus maximus. What, you got it all wrong, Doc? All right, what movie was that from? He was shot in the fleshy part of the gluteus maximus. You got it all wrong, Doc. Got me in the ass. What was that movie? Anybody? Come on. I'll give you a hint. The person shot in the fleshy part of the gluteus maximus was Rodney Dangerfield. I'll give you another hint. It was one of the best movies. Somebody, come on. Gotta be somebody out there that knows what that is.
And one officer available for the report for 329.
So that's police officer.
I drove up off 29 on my route to the person shot. I can handle this if you can sponsor.
This police officer has the distinction of having the first vehicle crash of the year 2021.
Vehicle,
city
PD crash in Warden. Use for photographs.
It looks like we just got a call from Colin on Drive now. Person shot.
C951 Drive.
We've got another pending person shot for that same location.
My individual is going to be shot twice, once in the arm, once in the rear end. I haven't heard anything else.
Well, it looks like there's another phone over the call then.
Vegas 58 Road 39 domestic 1055 East 37th Street 53.
36 1 and 36 2.
To midnight 28 male versus female, black male, black shirt with heart and diamonds. See you on mute for further.
About that railroad track again, rough. Go something around here or not.
Start for Brentwood English for this accident. Clear. Thank you.
Trying to remember where I can park it up here.
P42.
Oh,
And then 21, 29. White male, blonde hair, light colored shirt, blue jeans, looking through the window on the south side of the residence. Male headed gun. No further.
all right, this will work. All right. Get on my gear here.
Control.
I have a telephone pole. Must have hit some black ice. How's it going, guys? I'm far enough back. I'm not going to interfere with your investigation. I'm not going to get anywhere near your investigation. Why? No. If it's a request, then no. I'm not interfering. I'm just videoing. You trying to hide something? What are you trying to hide? Officer, what's your name and ID? What's your name and ID, officer? Thank you. Thank you. I'm not trying to interfere. I'm just videoing. It's like one car PD. Property damage. Probably hit some black ice over there. Trying to hide something though. Getting the yellow tape out just for me, I guess. Took out one of these poles, one of these lines here. Help support the pole. See, it's kind of sagging there now. It's not tight like it's supposed to be. Knock the yellow collective stuff off of it. Probably the side. That's probably what caused the damage. The side of the door. Bounced out to that direction. Which makes me wonder if he was southbound or northbound at the time. Happy New Year! Rub it in just a little bit. Getting police tape out like they were going to try to create a crime scene to keep me out. But I think they're thinking better of that now. Decide if it's drivable at this point. I wonder if I had more voice, get a little more volume, I'd be asking him if they've checked to see if he's been drinking. Because actually they're supposed to. Anytime they're involved in an accident, they're supposed to be checking. Because they haven't in the past, and it ended up a police officer who killed some guys who was drunk, and then they lost some of the evidence. Caused there to be a little bit of change in their policies. This will make him feel really good. I'm gonna start setting up my tripod. Find a more level spot here. There's kind of a at the bottom of this little ditch here. Tripod does make it a lot easier to hold. Got my flashlight in the other hand just in case they want to play flashlight tag. I think he sees that, so decided that's probably not a good idea. And he's right. So a nice way to start off the new year, 2021. Taking one of their vehicles out of service. I was actually thinking about going home. This came out, and I thought, well, I'll come out and take a look at this. And then I get a sergeant who stupidly asked me to go away. which means that they have something to hide. And I don't put up with that kind of crap. I wish I had a better microphone on here. Hear their conversation better. And here comes another officer. Happy New Year! These for two of you. Giving them plenty of room. Nowhere did I get anywhere close to their scene. And the sergeant thought it was important to try to tell me to go away. That didn't work. Homie, don't play that. This ground here is a little bit uneven. Trying to get the tripod set in such a way that it'll stay somewhat level. There we go. So one is physically out of service, and you got two more officers that are out of service, and they're waiting on a third one. Because they had to have a backup because there's a scary guy with a Santa Claus coat on and a camera. It's got them all scared. Yeah. It's hard to believe that a sergeant's going to be scared of a camera. So, wonder what it's going to cost to retention that, both of those kind of wires are slacking a little bit now. So what it's going to cost to retension those. And then, of course, there's the damage of the vehicle. It's probably drivable. He didn't think it was, but I think it probably is. But who knows? I think that based on the damage to the front of the vehicle, I think back wheels must have got up off the ground after it hit the guide wire to be able to crinkle that hood like that. Wow. I had a lot of questions I'd ask, but I don't have enough strong enough voice for it right now. Oh. They're calling an ambulance just to check him out, looks like. Or yeah, man, it may not be an ambulance, it may be just paramedics. Yeah. We got another car here. So we've got 4 officers that are no longer able to respond to calls. Paramedics are trying to figure out how to get on this side of the street. In this neighborhood, I don't think they're going there for either of this. I've got my radio out here with me. It's in the car. Chargers a little more poorly. Wonder how he does on the physical fitness test. They have to do every couple of years. He struggles, especially with the run or walk. I think they do a 1.5 mile run and a 3 mile walk. They have it at a certain time based on their age and gender. The older you are, the slower you can go. And if you're female, you can go slower than males. That's the way they do those physical fitness tests. Because, well, you know, you need to be physically fit in order to do the job. But when you're doing your job, the situation you're in will take into account your age and gender. So, yeah. Good deal. Glad to hear it. Just get some black ice.
Yeah.
That sucks, doesn't it?
Really does.
Were you north or southbound?
Southbound.
Okay. Man, that had to be scary for a minute. Glad you're okay.
Appreciate it. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Well, you got the distinction of being the first one for the year. Not the best thing to be known for, but, you know, it could be worse. Could be injured, so glad you're not.
Me too.
By the way, you sounded very calm on the radio. It's a good thing. All right. Well, maybe they can hear me talking. Or maybe somebody advised them. Oh, he's a new guy too. Oh no. Sergeant says, you know why we don't give the new guy new cars. He's taking stride though. That's good. This could be ultimately a good thing for him. All right. Well, guys, be safe out there. I think the sergeant learned something today too. Don't pick a fight you're not going to win. That would be the lesson the sergeant learned tonight, I think. Don't pick a fight you're not going to win. Because I would have taken the arrest on that one. I was out looking for Sergeant Mills earlier tonight because I was prepared to take an arrest tonight. It doesn't have to be Sergeant Mills, but I'd sure like to have the opportunity for it to be. This guy's smarter than Sergeant Mills. He backed down because he was wrong. He knew he was wrong. So I'll give him credit for backing down. That's I will give him credit for that. But shouldn't have tried to tell me to stop in the first place.
37369. Good, 369 and 370 on that first steps.
Oh boy.
Offense to midnight 49. The caller advised the male just came into an apartment and was stabbed in the face by his uncle, who was still on scene EMS. Is on.
I missed where that was. Let's see if I can catch it on replay.
Check, you better please just turn it up.
369.
37369.
Good, 369 and 370 on that first steps.
Offense to midnight 49. The caller advised the male just came into an apartment and was stabbed in the face by.
Okay, I didn't go back far enough. I need to reset this up to where it goes back farther.
This is route 11613 Coastal Drive. It's going to be across the street. The neighbor came over and said someone was in our house. The garage door's up. The caller just now saw the garage light go out.
Okay, where was that?
Well, they usually go out when there's no movement.
369.
37369.
Good, 369 and 370 on that first steps.
Offense to midnight 49. The caller advised the male just came into an apartment and was stabbed in the face by his uncle, who was still on scene EMS. Is on.
Check, you better please just turn it up.
This is route 11613 Coastal Drive. It's going to be across the street. The neighbor came over and said someone was in our house. The garage door's up. The caller just now saw the garage light go out.
Well, they usually go out when there's no movement.
That was a long way off. I would go if it was close, but it's a long way off. And movement has nothing to do with whether or not the light was going to go out in the garage. Those things are usually not in motion. It can be, but not usually in motion, since they're timed based on, they stay on for a certain amount of time after the garage doors open or closed. Usually there are some that are motion detected, but that's not normal. It's not as common as it just being strictly based on time. But either way, the light going out is not an issue. Yeah, probably the person, whether female or not, but the person probably, yeah, you'd say she, yeah. So the gal probably accidentally left the door open. She left when she came back. It was open. But you never know. Could actually be a burglary. Could be someone in there. So better safe than sorry. Go check it out. But we know how IMPD does with burglaries in progress. They'll take their time getting there, make sure the guys left, then they'll surround the building thinking there's somebody in there. Hour and a half into it, they'll shoot a flashbang, miss the window, have it go off outside. And eventually, after several pleas, they'll go ahead and make entry, discover the buildings and the houses empty. At least that's what happened the last time I saw one of those quote-unquote burglaries in progress. Oh, that was funny. I don't know why it took them so long to make entry, but it did, and in that case, they should have been in a lot faster. It cost less money and manpower. Well, that police officer is going to be understanding when he investigates an accident where somebody hit some black ice and goes somewhere they were intending to go. And he's going to be a lot more careful than the driver watching for black ice. So, the sergeant is handling the thing pretty well, other than him trying to keep me from coming over there. He's keeping it light. He's not chastising them right there in front of everybody. So, overall, I think the sergeant did okay, other than him trying to tell me, trying to keep me from getting over there. He backed off of it after I said no. And they were thinking about putting up tape, but that wasn't gonna. They knew they were losing the battle at that point. I would have taken the arrest in a heartbeat. We'll put an end to this emergency incident area crap that the state has. It's just not constitutional, especially the way it's applied. And I would have absolutely taken. I've got several IMPD officers, from patrolmen all the way up through high-ranking officers. I'm not going to mention any ranks because I don't want to give away anybody, but several ranks in between, stating that they know that applying the emergency incident area because somebody has a camera is not constitutional. So they have to have a valid reason to keep anybody away, whatever that distance is. Constitutionally, they're going to have to come up with a valid reason, and they don't have one. They didn't have one there, so the sergeant could pound sand. And, he understood that. I think he realized that. Realized I wasn't going to back down. I don't know if he's ever seen any of my videos or somebody hit him on the radio. I couldn't hear it. So.
37369.
Good, 369 and 370 on that. First steps.
10 to midnight 49. The caller advised the male just came into an apartment and was stabbed in the face by his uncle, who was still on scene. EMS is on.
Protect you.
That was a repeat of that other, so I'll get off of that. Guys, my voice is fading fast. So I'm going to call tonight. I do have to go back out later to get my daughter from her babysitting job. But I think I'm done with my talking tonight. I appreciate everybody who came in here tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leslie, for what you did on PayPal. Thank you, KY Packer fan, for what you did on the super chat. I'm going to check and my email real quick and make sure I haven't missed anything. And looks like I am up to date on my. All right. CW, I got your message. I will reply back and we'll see if I can help you with that issue you're having. And, oh, you're right. Probably not still watching, but if you are, I got your message, your email. And we'll see what happens. Guys, I'm out of here. Hope you all have a wonderful 2021. I hope it's much better for you than 2020. I have a feeling we still got a little bit of time with tyranny, but it is what it is. We don't find our security in our government. Best place to find your security is in Jesus Christ. See you guys later. I will not be out tomorrow night, but I'm hoping to be out either Saturday night or Sunday night or both. See how my voice is doing, see how my straight's doing. Have a great day. Bye-bye.